Right, so the video clip for just trying to explain a little bit about genes and alleles. So here we've got our two chromosomes. You would have got one of these from your mother and one of these from your father. Okay, they are what we call homologous chromosomes because they are the same size and they carry the information for the same thing. Okay, so if you look here, I've coloured in this green stripe here, making that the gene for hair colour, the orange one the gene for eye colour. So they are the genes. The gene is the general eye colour, not blue or brown, okay, and the general hair colour, not blonde or grey or brown. So each of these sections of a chromosome here, okay, carry the instructions for that particular gene. So we're going to have a wee look at the gene for eye colour, and I'll just make this a little bit, like, opened up a little bit for you. So if you can imagine that we have a look inside this chromosome. Remember, chromosomes are just DNA, okay, that's been coiled up. And if we have a look here, we might have the combination of letters A, T, C, G, G, C, T, A, G, okay? That combination of letters, when it gets read by some things called ribosomes in the cells, that will produce a particular thing called a protein, which is basically the trait. Okay, the characteristic that you're going to get. So in this case, the protein or the trait, let's say that combination of letters gives you blue eyes. Okay, this chromosome here might have come from your mother, and this chromosome here might have come from your father. Okay, so here, this gene from your mother on this chromosome carries that instruction there, which gets read. There's quite a process involved, gets read, and it creates amino acids, and those amino acids create a protein, okay, which produce blue eyes. Over here on the other side, on the chromosome that you picked up from your father, same thing. Just go in and have a wee look at this, and we'll make it A, T, C, G, C, C, T, G, G. So a couple of very small changes over here. We had TAG, down here we've got TGG. On this side we've got ATC, ATC still the same, but in the middle here GGC has become GCC. So a couple of small changes in here, and the outcome is that we end up with a different series of things called amino acids, okay? And that creates a different protein. In this case, it might be the protein for brown eyes. Now, depending on whether brown eyes or blue eyes are dominant or recessive, in this case, the brown eyes would be recessive, and because you carry that, you would end up with that trait. But it is this combination of letters that gives us the protein, that gives us the trait. So this is the gene. This combination here, the more specific, is the allele. So the allele in this case would be blue eyes, and in this case here, the allele would be brown eyes. Okay. They then get represented by letters